My name is Maria Karen Gala from Gala's Organic Kitchen, and I am here to show you today how to make a green smoothie. Private, exclusive cooking show just for you. This recipe is actually also in my cookbook, Lick Your Plate. And you know, there are so many green smoothie recipes you can make, and it's like they're pretty much never ever the same, right? Like you're gonna put in there what you've got and what you found at the markets or at the shops, and what, you know, sometimes you're heavy-handed with the cinnamon, sometimes you're not. So this is just, I put a green smoothie recipe in there because I just wanted there to be a base recipe that I know is gonna taste good. You know those times when you're just not inspired and you just need to follow a recipe? And I've tested this one many times, and I've tested it on people in cooking demos and people in big businesses and banks where I used to do cooking demos, and they liked it. So I waited for my bananas to go really ripe. So this is for me not so ripe, but this is like ultra ripe, right? So when it was kind of more like towards ultra ripe, I chopped them up and put them in the freezer because I think it tastes much nicer when they're frozen, but they don't have to be frozen if you prefer a warmer smoothie. I prefer a colder smoothie. So these were like 5 bananas, so I just want to put 2 in there. So not all of them. 2 to 3 cups of filtered water. See this lovely red heart? Ding, ding, ding. I've popped that under the water, so I'm actually adding love-infused water. There you go. 2 to 3 cups. Now do measure it. And you can put spinach, silver beet, kale, whatever. However, I really like parsley. I find it so magical. Like if someone would say to me in the morning, here, have that for breakfast, I'd be like, no thanks. But if it's in the smoothie, it's okay. It's not so obvious somehow. However, having said that, I'm not adding the stalks. I'm going to use those for cooking because it's a little bit rough. Got some local lemons here. Lemons are in season at the moment around here. I'm just adding a tiny bit. You don't even have to, but I think it's kind of nice. A little zing. Cinnamon. About a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon regulates the blood sugar level. So if you're going to have a sweet banana drink, instead of like spiking up and down, your blood sugar levels are assisted by the cinnamon. Which I think is really awesome. I don't say many things about the ingredients because they're usually very controversial and they change all the time, right? Like what's good for you and what isn't. But cinnamon, I think everyone agrees, is blood sugar level regulating. So that's pretty cool. I'm adding spirulina today. Now spirulina is also a little bit controversial these days. So for a few years it was like the most profound, exotic, wonderful superfood. But now people are saying like maybe it's not so good for you. So I just can't keep up. I'm adding it. There. I'm going to see how I feel, basically. That's another good thing to do, see how you feel, right? And I've got some hemp protein powder. So this is where you can add all your protein powders and superfoods and stuff like that, right? Have a little shake and then stretch. You know that feeling? Oh, so much work on the computer. Really gotta get in there. So this is an awesome consistency for a smoothie. Have you tried just to make sure I'm not doing anything silly in front of you? I tell you what, that base recipe for a green smoothie is good.